I might as well deal right away too with the rumor that's being spread around. Some of you have heard it, and that's the rumor that I've been sleeping with my campaign manager. I want you to know, yes, Julie is my campaign manager. She's very good, and I don't sleep with anybody else. I know we are here for the same reason, and that is we are here to take our country back. Our country is being dismantled right in front of our eyes, economically, culturally, making people dependent on government. We have to take our country back, and this is the time. And you know, as well as I, how bad it is. We are today less than 6 years away from being where Greece is. You've seen pictures of the riots in the streets in Greece. That's us, less than 6 years from now. Our national debt now exceeds our gross domestic product. Okay? It is going to be 1.5% in about, or 150% in about 5 years. That is insolvency. For that reason, I'm absolutely in concrete that we have to balance the budget. We have to balance the budget in 6 years or less, and we absolutely have to go to the wall because otherwise we have lost our country. Have to do it. Look for people to give a timeline on balancing the budget. Okay? Even Wall says we have to balance the budget. Look for the timeline. It has to be 6 years or less. Some people come to me and say, well, maybe 10 years. We don't have 10 years, folks. This is it. So just a little bit about myself. I run a farm over in rural St. Peter. Began my career as a teacher at Bethany College. Coached the debate team there. Was in intercollegiate debate. And when I was in the legislature, and I represented Western Lee Sueur County for 3 terms in the legislature, when I was in the legislature, I loved to debate the Democrats on the House floor. There are 2 reasons. I and one other person, Ray Welker, were very unusual legislators. Guess what we did? We read the bills. Unreal. We read the bills. We didn't go out and party. We didn't go out and party. We read the bills. And the Democrats came with these radical bills on the floor, and we would put amendments on to either kill them or make them better. And it got so bad, the Democrats came to us and they said, Al and Ray, just give us your amendments ahead of time and we'll put them on. Just don't debate us on the House floor. And so we said, okay, you put our amendments on and we won't debate you. Why is that important? Because the only way we will win the race against Walls is by winning the debate, the battle of ideas in the public square from now to the election. That's how we do it. And if you can't win the war of ideas, you will not win the race. What I bring to you is expertise on how to do that. Now, let me give an example. And I'm going to use as an example an issue that I talk about quite a bit. It is the hidden agenda in Obamacare, and that is the extraordinary tax on married people in Obamacare. It's the hidden agenda. Let me give you the example. A lot of you know I'm the guy that broke the story on this 2 years ago. Now it's been verified by the Heritage Foundation, been verified by 2 House research committees. Here's how it works. Let's suppose you're a married couple, combined income of $60,000, doing pretty well. Buy your own insurance, and under Obamacare, everybody's going to buy their own insurance before long. Buy your own insurance. If you are married, you will pay $10,425 more for your insurance than if you live together unmarried. Okay, now that might sound too extreme to be true. I assure you, that is absolutely what it is. This bill is intended to destroy marriage for the middle class. Okay? I want to repeat that. This bill is intended to destroy marriage for the middle class. And what I can do, and what I bring to the table, is I will put together TV ads, radio ads, other things that I will give to all the Republicans nationwide, Senate candidates, House candidates, our presidential candidates. One of them, by the way, picked us up 2 weeks ago. And I will demonstrate to them how they can bring this issue out in the public square and let it be known that the Tim Walzes of the world and the Barack Obamas of the world are engaging in discrimination, and get used to this word, discrimination against married people. And who out there is going to defend this? Who's going to say, oh, I think discrimination against married people is okay? You only go after the opposition where they are vulnerable. And on this issue, they are extraordinarily vulnerable. So that's one of the secrets to debate. You debate on your terms, on your grounds, or you can win the debate. Now, on top of this being a marriage penalty, it's a huge shift in terms of who pays for health care. How many big businesses are complaining about the cost of Obamacare? You know why? It's because the medical costs are shifted to the middle class. That's why. That's why they're not complaining. Remember Obama's promise to not raise taxes for the middle class? That is another reason why this is such a potent issue. Because it is middle class people, especially middle class married people, who are going to pay all the bills. That's how you win debate. And we have to win the debate in the public square to prevail. Bottom line, why am I here? I don't need to do this. I want to be very frank. I would rather be in my fishing boat than the Minnesota River. I have 10 kids. I have 35 grandkids. I want them to have a country too. I want them to be. You see, I'm one of these people who wakes up in the morning and thanks God that I live in a country where I'm free. And I want my kids and my grandkids to be able, like me, to wake up in the morning and also thank God that they live in a country where they're free. You know, President Lincoln said we fought the Civil War. Why? So we could have a new birth of freedom. We need a new birth of freedom today. We need to take our country back. We need to win the debate in the public square. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we can do. And may God help us, and may God bless our country, and may she always be free.